shoot.
Here we go. Shoot Man. Shoot Man, the game.
Nice ass.
That's a nice ass. Live from Austin, Texas, with the PS1's last and therefore best games. It's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. I am so excited for these free games for normal people.
Yeah. Me too. You know, at the end of a console's lifespan, all the developers have years of experience behind them, doing stuff they couldn't even dream of in year one or year two, just firing on all cylinders, making true art. And that's what we're here to showcase here tonight, true art.
True art.
The next 2 to 3 hours of your life, that's art. Mm-hmm. You can consider this enrichment. You can replace this in your, if your school teacher assigns you to visit a museum, you can tell them you just viewed art here. Mm-hmm. That's what we do. We're a service.
We're a perfect replace. Listen, if you're gonna homeschool your kids, homeschool them with the Retro Pals.
Yeah, we'll show them some light span games or something. Give them a proper education. Oh man, we got a stream here for you. It's gonna be a stream. We're gonna play some games, arguably. Really looking forward to this one. Really looking forward to this. Hi, folks. We're here. Alex, why don't you thank some folks?
I want to thank White Lando for the 26-month resub. Ready to experience all the hit.
Every single hit. All one of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Double Ray, for the 95-month resub. Wow, almost a reverse sex number. Almost.
You know, almost. One more month and you'll be there. The reverse sex number. I guess that's the new thing now. We're going to make that a new trend.
It's where you turn, 96 is where you turn around 96 degrees and walk away from the sex.
Exactly.
Thank you, Lolo de Puzzlo. 7-month resub. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the 7 months, Lolo.
Thank you for the 100 bits with the combo, Conky Donk. Appreciate it.
Combo?
Combo.
Thank you.
Thank you, White Taxi. 100-bit dono. The PS1 will never die, but if it does, turn it upside down and try again.
Yeah, that's very important. K Plays also. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Gert, for the 1-year resub with many cookie blairs.
Has it already been a year?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Thank you so much, Gert.
Thank you, Laugh Boy, for the 49-month resub. Stuck on crappy hotel Wi-Fi after driving 7 hours. This brightens my day. I'm glad.
Oh, good.
That's a long drive.
You know, we've been voted the best stream to watch in a hotel room.
Yeah, actually, yes. We are very much a stream to watch in a hotel room.
We're a nice getaway from the road life. So enjoy. And thank you.
Thank you, Clip the Jester, 9-month resub. This is the way the world ends now with a bang, both a schnish, snappy. Snappy, snap. Yes, Elliot, probably.
I see we have a Snappy fan among us.
I love Snappy. Danny, I watched a little bit of Snappy, not the game, but Snappy himself, and he is perfect.
You're familiar with Snappy? Oh, good. All right, we're going to have a Snappy-rich stream tonight. Thank you for the sub, Clip.
Thank you.
All right, shall we do this? Mm-hmm. Folks, this week we took a poll to our patrons. We asked them, hey, if we were to showcase the final games in one of these two Sony consoles libraries, which one will it be? And it turned out like this. It was neck and neck the entire weekend. It was like 51%, 49% one way, and then the other way. And then, all of a sudden, the PS1 surged ahead to take the victory.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to do this because often in our patron request gauntlets, we often get the most requests for PS1 and PS2. So I figured give the people what they want and let God sort them out. That's how that goes, right?
Yeah, we let God sort out all of our...
Thank you, God, for voting in our latest patron request gauntlet. And thank you for being a Retro Pals patron. Way to go, big guy. Appreciate it. So tonight, we're going to show off a whole bunch of games that premiered during the final years of the PS1's lifespan. These are all games that premiered in the 21st century. No games from the 1990s today. No, sir. And we're going to show off a bunch of games from all three major release regions. We're going to start off with the Japanese games. Then we're going to move on to the final American releases. And then arguably the best releases, the final PAL region European releases for the PS1. It's gonna be a good time. God is now
Thank
subbed
you,
to Retro
God.
Pals, courtesy of an anonymous gifter. Thank you so much.
Anonymous gifter.
All right, we're in the good graces here tonight, so it's time to pull out all the stops and show God the best of what we got. And we're starting off in the Japan region. You hear about this Japan? Mm-hmm. A lot of games come from there, typically. The PlayStation console itself came from Japan. Did you know?
I know now. I did you know Danny?
So I figure let's start off not with one of the very final Japanese releases, but this game, according to my research, is the final Sony published game to be released for the PlayStation in Japan. This is Kokohore Puka, Dig-a-Dig Puka.
All right, Puka. Get your ass in here. It's time to show up.
Time to dig. That's what we do here best on Retro Pals. We race to the bottom and then we start to dig. Now this one, I don't know if I have a date listed for that one. I think it's like 2000?
Yeah, 2000.
Okay, so Sony dropped support for the PS1 pretty quickly. Right after they launched the PS2, they were like, okay, let's just get whatever obligations we have out the door and then we're done. This is very different from how Sony approached other regions, I want to point out.
Moo.
And this is a game from Moo, the former Exact and Ultra developers who made Jumping Flash, along with Pocket Moo, other games. That's not decreasing in volume. Okay, there we go. Dig-a-dig Puka. Well, let's do that, I guess.
Let's dig-a-dig Puka.
Oh, it's just credits. All right. A lot of these games I'm going to be seeing for the first time because I wanted some surprises for myself. Sorry if that makes me selfish. I know I usually intimately research these games, but sometimes I just want to be surprised, damn it. Now, what the hell kind of game is this?
You're gonna dig-a-dig.
Okay. Oh, there's my social security number.
Let's
get the big stamp? Okay, let's do that. Now, Moo, the team behind Jumping Flash 1 and 2, they very quickly became developers of nothing but Pocket Station games, which is this VMU-like accessory that only released in Japan. That's why we didn't hear much from them after Jumping Flash 1 and 2. Some people will tell you they did a Jumping Flash 3. That's not true. That game doesn't exist. This is Dr. Y.
Why?
He's a robot? Or I'm a robot? We have guts and energy.
I have guts, but not as much energy as I'd like.
I'm at an all-time low on both, I gotta say.
Oh no.
Today, I'm being fueled by the power of these final PS1 games, so they better be good. Look at this adorable little guy.
It's a little freak.
I like them. Personally, I'm a fan. What do we do out here? Do we have to dig-a-dig? Okay, I pushed a button. This may be one of them life sim games, in which case we may not get very far. Oh, it's on a 2D plane, but also it's 3D at the same time.
Interesting.
Why is this in English? Don't know? I don't know.
Got it.
I picked I don't know, and it just automatically picked it up. Alright, that's cool.
Thank you, Broken Scholar, for the 73-month resub. You don't know? We don't know.
I don't know. Thank you for the so many months.
Thank you.
I'm just out here dig-a-digging the best I can. I'm just a regular Puka out here. Alright, Puka, eat this rock. Is this one of them second-person games where you don't have direct control over your character, but you have to just kind of guide them? I'm a big fan of those kinds of games, being a Pac-Man 2 head.
You got a rock.
And this is what a Sony-published game looked like on the PS1 at the end of its lifespan. At least in Japan, so keep that in mind. To me, this looks good.
This does look good.
This looks like an inventive little game. Something you can really sink your teeth into. It seems like it evolves the life sim elements of the Pocket Moo and other games this developer made. I think this could be a worthwhile adventure. Shopping? Let's go shopping.
Okay.
Let's buy me a helmet. I can't buy a helmet.
Sorry, honey, no helmets.
What about a bag?
No.
I can't buy a bag. CD?
No.
Can I play a different game?
No.
Well, hell, what can I do?
You can dig.
Folks, if you like digging, check out Dig a Dig Puka, one of the final PS1 releases in Japan. Okay, so that's the last Sony release. It's time to jump ahead a few years to 2003, it looks like. The very end of 2003, we started to see the final batch of PS1 games in Japan, including this one, Aozora no Nakama Tachi, Yume no Boken Plus. I'd never heard of this. Some of the people in the Discord had. I'm looking forward to this. I also have a feeling these Japanese games are going to be a bright spot compared to what we see the rest of the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Games with actual thought put into them. Games that maybe were designed for people to buy and maybe even enjoy. So just keep in mind, we're about to go downhill fast, so enjoy it while you can. Yeah, you had a look at Europe's list and you're upset already.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, look at this.
I like the elephant.
Oh, there's a pun going on here. Aozora means blue sky.
Oh.
And this guy is an Aozo, which is a blue elephant.
Oh. Okay.
That's a really good pun if you're like 5 years old. Who I assume is the people playing this.
Mm-hmm.
This seems like a game for young children. The owl from the Tootsie Pop commercial. He's never made it without biting. What happened to Alf? Why is Alf blue?
Don't worry about it.
Who has the blue alpha mode?
Multi-tap Mugen.
I see. Did they drown him? That's horrible.
You're fascinated by Blue Alf.
I just completely got thrown off by Blue Alf.
Now you're just thinking about Blue Alf.
Anyway, let's start this game. We got a bunch of games to go through tonight, so we're just going to give you a brief idea of what all these are about. Here we go, a 2003 released PS1 game in Japan. Give me the easy version of the children's game, please.
Please.
They didn't drown him, they suffocated him. Okay, that's good. That's nice. Let's start the game.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Dead Alf.
Yeah, me too. We've all been thrown by the idea of Alf being dead. He didn't seem like he'd ever die. He just seemed like he would always be around. Miss you, man. See you when I get there. Now, can anyone tell me what kind of game this is? We may not even see a game at all unless we speed up. Why don't you do that? Blah, 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 blah. Just here talking to my blue elephant friend. Having a good time here in the park. There he goes. All right, here we go. Ooh. Toot, he says. You ever hear an elephant toot?
Not in person.
Yeah, me either. All the ones at the zoo are kind of... They're chill with it. They don't have much reason to toot. You can take damage of some sort. Oh my god. Wait a minute, is this a platformer? Holy shit. What do I do, Alex?
Do you jump? Yes! Okay.
Ooh my. That means delicious. Are we gonna eat this poor rat? Oh no, we're gonna eat this poor rat. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, we have a schedule. I have it on my Neo Cities. Let me just drop that in the chat.
Hey. Can Can we make rat combos? Well, this is adorable. Look at this cute-ass game. You suck up the rats, you throw them. What more you need? Hey. This is what animals want.
Danny, this is video game.
Yeah, this looks like a real video game.
Get the apples.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you think elephants really like apples?
I think so. I do not believe elephants are meat eaters. Is that true?
I think you're right. I think that they are herbivores.
I like this little guy. This is great. This is exactly what I needed today. What do you think? Safe to eat?
I don't know about that.
Oh, what could go wrong?
You're so curious.
It's full of questions.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna fight the death mushroom? Okay. Oh no, it's a quiz! Oh no! I'm screwed. I'm so screwed.
Oh, this sucks, Danny.
No. Basic vocabulary for a 5-year-old, my greatest weakness.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's just asking you to repeat the question. Okay. This one.
Oh my god.
There's a lot to this game. We should probably move on. But if you're looking for a very cute game released in the final years of the PS1, check this one out.
Thank you, Nick Chaotix, for the 54-month resub at Tier 2. Thank you so much. 54 months, just like the number of late-release sports titles you'll get to play.
Looking forward to it.
Oh,
Thank you so
brother.
much for the
Thank
Tier 2
you.
and for so many months. Next up, we move to December of 03, and we have a surprisingly high-effort game from Konami, of all people. This is the final Konami release for the PS1 in Japan. This is Gegege no Kitaro, Gyakushu Yokai Daichi-sen. I think we may have shown this off on Mascot Friday before, but if you've never seen this game before, it's a treat.
A treat?
A real feast for the eyes and the ears and the thumbs. A real thumb feast, they call it. I'm going to go back in time and insert that phrase into the journalist vocabulary.
So that instead of like saying a game's frenetic, they say it's a thumb feast.
Yeah, when you get your hot little hands on this thumb feast, your thumbs will thank you.
I like the fake film grain.
Mm-hmm. Oh. All right, Alex, if you'll do me a favor, hit F7 on the keyboard. Because I actually set a save state. This game has a very, very long intro that I needed to skip past. I wanted to show you what the gameplay was like. This game is heartbreakingly beautiful. It looks so good. And I wonder how many people played it back in the day, considering it was so late in the PS1's lifespan. Now, if only I could escape from this menu. Hit F7 again. Alright, here we go. Let's go to a level. This one.
Okay.
I want to say this was on Game Center CX. He did play one very beautiful looking Gegege no Kitaro game. I forget if it was this one. But look at these enemy graphics. Look at these backgrounds. Look at the way you're animated, the way Kitaro is animated himself.
I love the way his hair moves.
It's a game where you can shoot, and you got a melee attack, and it's impossibly difficult. Even the tutorial boss was very tough to get past in this game. If you don't know Kitaro, he attacks with needles from his hair, and his dad is Little Eyeball Man.
Mm-hmm. Who lives in his head usually.
Yeah, and now you're all caught up on Gegege no Kitaro.
I like that beast.
It's a good beast. This is what I expect from the end of the PS1's lifespan. Konami firing on all cylinders, making a really beautiful looking game that even though it's anime and manga licensed, they actually put effort into. With full voice acting and lavish sprite animation and whatnot. Again, just keep that in mind for what we're about to see. Shit. There we go. See how little damage that does?
Yeah, it sucks.
This game really expects you to be good at video games, which sucks for me.
You're good at video games, though.
Not this one.
This guy sucks.
Eventually there are traditional platforming levels, though the game does seem to consist mostly of boss fights from what I've seen so far.
Danny, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but if you're a fan of Kitaro, this game is this may be considered one of the best. If just because many of the other games are so dire. I'm thinking specifically of the Famicom game, the one that was adapted into Ninja Kid.
Oh, yeah.
He's dancing. So even though the difficulty might turn you off, if you're a fan of Gegege no Kitaro, definitely check this one out. Pretty interesting way for Konami to end its reign on the PS1 as well, considering they made so many games for this thing. From action games to Bimani games alone. There must have been like, what, 100 Bimani games released for the PS1? Between Beatmania and DDR and whatnot. They were busy on the PS1. They were busy little bees. Did you know bees made this game?
You know what? That explains a lot. That explains the buzzing and the allergic reaction.
Yeah. I love bee games. I say all swollen. I've died. That's the end of poor Kitaro. That's the canonical ending.
He really did die.
Check that game out for a surprisingly robust and, like, effortful Gegege no Kitaro game. Really kind of incredible. Let's move on to our next game. On the same day, December 11th, 2003, they released a game by the name of Osonde Chino Up.
I just realized, with these being released in 2003, these are all now post 9/11 games.
Makes you think. Thanks, Alex.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. That's a Friday comment. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
That's that gamer insight I rely on you for.
This is a quiet game.
Seraphis Kane, thank you for the 50 bits. Good stream so far. So far. Just you wait. The turn is coming, as it often comes in RetroPal streams.
Turning.
Post 9/11 gaming. It looks like this. This appears to be another children's game. I guess in a sense the Kitaro game was also aimed towards kids, considering the manga and anime is considered to be a kids franchise.
I'm very excited to see what the PAL region gives us.
Yeah, the PAL region also mostly focused on games for kids, but well, you'll see. You'll see when we get there.
I like the fox.
Yeah, I picked that guy. Give me the baby level, please. Nothing but baby questions for me. I assume it's going to give me another freaking quiz. Yeah, the hand-me-down PS1 to the little sibling. That's why there's so many kids-based games. That just makes sense. Your big brother's playing the bouncer on PS2, and you're stuck with this stuff.
Oh, you gotta get the fish with the circle now.
Okay. So this is very simple. You don't really control it. You push the button to raise it by different levels.
On the bottom.
Oh, okay, you need the circle
Yeah.
mouth. Alright, so this is one of them learning games.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
shape matching. I've played a lot of multimedia. I know an entertainment game when I see it.
Alright, here we go. Reel them in. I did it!
You did it.
We're eating good tonight. Now let's catch a square mouth fish. Those are the most delicious. You know what they say, cut the square mouth fish on the belly and the triangle mouth fish on the back.
Is that a Texas thing?
No, that's actually a Japanese thing.
Okay.
I was referencing Umihara Kawase.
Oh.
The title literally means something like river body to ocean back or something. It tells you where the tastiest parts of the fish are.
Oh.
See, now you know. It's an educational stream. I probably got that backwards, by the way. Don't cut river fish along the back unless you catch it, unless you check it.
Yeah, you should go check with your go check with Cora first.
Yeah, if I get that wrong, I'm recommending you eat the poison part of the fish. Well, considering this is a kid's game, we got an impression of what it's like, what the graphics are like, and what the focus is, so we should probably move on. Okay. Asonde Chino up. It went up. I assume that means intelligence. I'm now more intelligent.
I'm a little more stupid, but that's to be expected.
Up next, we only have 3 more games to the PS1 released in Japan. We're moving right along. This game came out the same day, December 11th, 2003, the last major day for the PS1 in Japan. This one is called Mina Atsumare Igo Kyoshitsu. And if you know from looking through ROM lists, you know what Ego means.
Strawberry?
That's Ichigo, Alex.
Ah, fuck!
Close. Ego is the classic game of Go.
Oh.
Let's go! Oh my god, there's rules. No, can I just play Go? Very popular. Games that teach you how to play Go. Whoa! Cool sound effect.
Was that AOL? I'm pretty sure that's the AOL noise.
You've got mail. Yeah, there were a few of these released in the final year of the PS1. I omitted them from the list. But this company made several in the final years of the PS1. I don't know if these even let you play Go, or if it's just like...
Default Windows noise. Good. Chimes.wave.
I think this is just instructional. There are some Go games that are so specifically oriented towards teaching you that they don't let you play a full game of Go. They just put you in these situations where you got to figure out what the best move is.
Don't put Danny in a situation.
Don't put me in a situation like this. I will upend the Go board, and then nobody will have any fun.
Sorry, the default Windows noises are killing me.
They're killing me too. I think we get the idea here.
Thank you, Carmen.
Go, PlayStation 1. Go. Thank you for the bits.
Thank you. All right.
Let's move on. Okay, so you got your Go games, you got your educational games, you got your high-effort Konami platformers of all things. We're moving into 2004. 2 releases remain for the PS1 in Japan. First one coming out in April 15th, 2004, Dynamite Soccer 2004 Final. It was the final. Our first sports game of the night. Probably going to be the last one. I bet you they wouldn't release many sports games in the final year of the PS1.
I don't think they'd do that. They're only going to release high-effort RPGs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess the series was going since 97, so...
It's a long-ass series.
I would be looking forward to this if I was a fan. Gotta be Brazil. Yep. Okay. Wow, they really speed you through the menus in this one.
Alright, let's go.
I appreciate that. That's different from, like, PAL Region Kickoff. I mean, soccer games. Or Kickoff, as they call it. Give me that ball. So this appears to be soccer, a kind of ball sport. I don't think you're allowed to use your hands in this game.
No.
You can use your head, you can use your feet, you can use your knees.
You can't use your hands because of cleanliness issues.
Yeah, the ball has to remain clean during the entire game. If it gets a single ounce of dirt on it, we stop play and everyone has to go home.
Thank you for the 25 bits, Honky Donk.
Have fun. Thank you. Yeah, how does this match up to Michael Owen's soccer? Oh, they did the thing that I love.
Where they cover their nuts?
Where they line up and cover their nuts. Dude, that guy did a full front flip. That's crazy. Every time we play soccer games on stream, I mention how much I like the lining up and covering the nuts thing. I think it's so funny. I mean, because there's no equivalent in baseball or football. Football guys don't line up and all cover their nuts at the end zone.
They really should! should, though.
Consider it NFL. More like the No Fun League.
I think they should do that in baseball as well. It's baseball season.
Yeah,
So.
that ball could go anywhere, even your nuts.
I would love to see.
Let's play the next game.
I'd love to see a bunch of Astros covering their nuts.
Me too. And just like that, we're at the end of the PS1's lifespan in Japan. They wrapped it up pretty quick there. The final release was May 13th, 2004, with a game called Black Matrix 00. Kind of an interesting way to end things here in Japan. This here is an adaptation of a GBA game, which itself was a sequel to a Sega Saturn game. I believe this is a series of tactical RPGs, so we're not going to play this for too long.
Cool.
But you got a series of some renown closing things out on PS1, giving it a dignified sort of death. A dignified anime death. Oh no, Flight Plan? Is that a bad thing? Are they as bad as Idea Factory? Played the GBA one? How is that?
Cool, Wolverine is here.
Yeah. You're playing an anime game, He-Man. Black Matrix 00.
This looks cool as hell.
This is actually a multi-disc game. They went all out for the final PS1 release. 2 discs, massive amount of content, a huge sprawling adventure for all your tactical RPG needs, and with plenty of cutscenes too. Voice acting, the whole shebang, the whole package. Also want you to keep in mind that this is technically a GBA adaptation, and they did a lot to enhance it, adding full motion video, voice acting. We're going to see more GBA adaptations as the stream goes on. I want you to keep in mind what this one is like. Just keep this in the back of your mind as we continue our journey.
I will keep it in my mind.
Dude, this game looks cool as shit, actually. We're probably not going to see the actual game, but these cutscenes are kind of incredible. Yeah, we saw PinOB recently. That's another example of what a GBA to PS1 port can look like. Dude, these animes are badass.
I love these animes. Oh my god.
They're so freaking cool. Flight Plan did the DBZ card game fighter for the Game Boy Color. I'd never heard of that. Anyway, this seems like the kind of game where you only get to the first battle like half an hour in. But I thought I'd give you just a hint. Wah! Of what a final PS1 game looked like in Japan.
It looked like wow.
Sending it off properly, sending it off with high effort, renowned games that people might actually want to play. This isn't foreshadowing, trust me. The world goes on, and so do we, with Black Matrix 00. Check it out if you're looking for an impenetrable tactical RPG if you don't know the language. But if you do know the language, man, enjoy. Okay, that's it. What do you think of the final releases for the PS1 in Japan, Alex?
I thought they were pretty good. They were pretty high effort. They looked interesting. There was a nice variety to them.
I thought so too. Let's do a sidebar. It's been so long since I've gone on a little tangent. One of my jags that I get off onto. You know, me and my jags.
You love Jag.
There was, yeah, classic series. Loves that guy. So one thing common to the United States and Europe is the idea of an extremely late localization. The sidebar is referred to in my notes as extreme localization lead times. Woo, let's go.
Woo!
Insert theme song here.
Da, 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 da. That's just Crazy Frog. I'm sorry.
These are all games that were released early in the PS1's lifespan in Japan, but came out in the US super late as the platform was dying because, Sony relaxed their content restrictions. Maybe the price for publishing these games went down. So it's time to dig through the PS1's library and dig up some cheap shit for the United States players to play. Let's start off with Jigsaw Madness. This was released in Japan September 13th, 1996, and came out in the United States December 1st, 2002. More than 6 years later. 6 years, Alex!
Danny, that's a long time.
So one of the very first, at least first couple of years, PS1 games. Finally, courtesy of XS Games, my beloved, we finally get a chance at Jigsaw Madness. I think the original release, like this one, was by Nipponichi. And the original game included like a lot of references to previous Nipponichi games. Push any button.
Thank you, Surface Game, for the 25 bits. Say I had this. I bought it for $10 from a Rite Aid. This seems like a Rite Aid game.
This, yeah, a lot of these games came out for $10. Like, they were super late to the localization game, but at least they were cheap when they did come out. Pencils. Unfortunately, I think a lot of the original anime art was replaced with, like, generic, stock photos. But it's cool because it's 4-player, and it's actually a continuation of a series that started on Super Nintendo as Pieces.
I love Pieces. Pieces has some of the most fun multiplayer games you can have.
So it's pretty basic, and we're going to move on pretty quick, but if you liked Pieces, this is 4-player, and there's a lot of it here that transfers over from the original Super Nintendo game. So get 4 people together and play some jigsaw puzzles on your PS1.
Okay.
It could happen. Okay, I got 4 pieces. I win.
You win.
We can do better than that. We can do even more extreme localization wait times. Cambrian era.
Thank you.
Thank you for the 78 months.
I'm also puzzled.
I'm puzzled as well. Next game came out in August 21st, 1997 in Japan, and didn't get a US release until August 30th, 2003. So this is a full 8 years. No, wait, 6 years. I can do math. This came out a full 6 years after its original Japanese release. It's RoboPit 2. Now, these are all pretty close to being the final US releases. They're not in the absolute final batch, but I just find these extremely late localizations to be kind of fascinating. Because they made one last pass over the PS1's library, being like, okay, what can we bring out for cheap over here? And apparently they decided on RoboPit 2. The original RoboPit got a pretty quick release here in the States. This one, they waited a while. I don't know what the deal was. It wasn't until 2003 we were ready for more RoboPit. There was a RoboPit 1, and it did come out pretty early. But this one they just sat on until the time was right.
I like the robots just chilling. Like,
yeah.
What you doing? Oh, man.
Oh, I'm bored. Who is the enemy?
Host Computer Muse.
Yeah, I hate that band too. They're okay.
They're discussing Muse, all the robots. They're like, I don't know.
They were okay until they went dubstep.
They go dubstep?
Yeah.
That's funny. Ah, man. I should have gone dubstep. What? Dubstep? The robots are ready.
Yeah, I want it now. Give me your heart and your soul, etc. That was a good song in Rock Band. Yeah, you're gonna see one of these robots just sitting back, smoking a cigarette. Smoking a robo-cig. And the cigarette turns out to be another robot, and he says it's a living.
Okay,
RoboPit 2!
2.
The big thing about these games is you can construct your own robot. You can build them out of parts and set them loose in battle, and that's it. It's a pretty simple setup. It still has the 1997 credit on the title screen, even though this came out in 2003. These are games from the distant past. You know, these guys, they're going to take you back to the past. Give me a diver head, and a falcon body, and a dagger arm, and a short arm. This is looking pretty good. Give me big leg. Oh, that's big leg. Give me a rat ball. Yeah, give me a rat ball. And give me an arrow there. Yeah, we're done.
Good.
This is our robot. This robot is ass.
He is very assy.
Let's see if we can set him loose in a fight. Dear rat ball. I love him. There's our guy. He has big leg.
Yes.
there meowing outside?
Yeah.
Even Buttons is distracted. I wonder if they took out the music from this version. It's oddly quiet. That was you? Okay.
Okay.
You're allowed to meow all you want as long as you're a paying customer. Section 1, Earth. Yes, let's fight this guy.
I thought that was Buttons, and I was like, what is Buttons meowing about? The door's
Yeah, Buttons
open.
Buttons got out of his bed and went to investigate. Let us know what you find, buddy. Yeah, these loading screens are killer. But look at the game. I wonder if the music's just not emulated correctly, or if they just deleted it for the US release for some reason. Maybe they didn't have the rights.
There is a patch to restore this music. Okay.
So it is supposed to be like this. Weird. So that's the compromise you get in these late localizations. They would sometimes change things, sometimes just outright delete content that was on the original Japanese version. So you may have gotten a budget-priced release, but it wouldn't have been the full experience that people got in Japan years earlier. And that's why I find these late localizations really fascinating. So it's a little bit Virtual On, a little bit custom Robo, and I hear good things about these RoboPit games, so maybe sometime we should dig deeper. As for me, I thought giving this robot dual dagger arms would be better, but actually he's doing pretty good.
I was gonna say you're winning.
Yeah, you can't really block a dagger. There we go. There he goes.
He blowed up.
RoboPit 2. Super late release on PS1 in North America, but kind of early in Japan. Let's move on to another very late localization. Originally released in Japan February 23rd, 1996, and came out in the States August 4th, 2003.
Ooh.
More than 7 years later. It's Block Kids. That's true, Dark Witch Claire. I love zooming around. A one-on-one mech game where you can zoom around and you feel like you're a cool guy. That's really the best part of those mech games.
Hey!
We got a Natsume game. This game has a chance of being good. What's with the gay memory card?
He's not that gay. A little.
Yes. Aw. Sorry I called you gay. You can be whatever you want, little
You
memory
can
card.
be anything you want. You want to be gay memory card? Please be gay.
Yeah, by all means.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2003, baby. It's not like it's 1996 anymore.
Yeah, Ellen came out on TV, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason this was allowed to be released in the United States. Block Kids. Kids who are blocks, I guess.
Isn't that just Roblox or Minecraft?
Maybe. Oh, adventure mode. Option mode. It's this fucking... You made you made Arkanoid with... Holy shit, this art. Oh my god, I like this guy.
Ugh. Huh?
Well, they are block kids. They were just made out of blocks, I guess. This is what happens when you turn a Minecraft block into human form. Yeah, you made Breakout, but with like an adventure story mode?
So they made Wizorb.
Yeah, I guess so. There's another game that came out around this time called Sorcerer's Maze. That was another late localization release that I didn't include in our lineup. It's just like this. It's Breakout, only they gave it a really weird cover here in the States, and they released it for $10. Okay, I guess we're done here. The character art is really cool in how stupid it looks. So if you want a game like this, it's called Block Kids. Check it out if you're a block-headed kid. Next. We can get even later.
Yes, this one's good.
This is a super late localization. Check it out. This game originally released in Japan, December 15th, 1995. So this is almost a year one release in Japan. It's like just outside the year one window. In America, this came out April 10th, 2003. So about 7.5 years later? That's a lifetime in terms of video game technology and stuff. Let's play Mobile Light Force. And before you ask, yes, this entire sidebar was just an excuse to show off Mobile Light Force
You just
again.
want to show off Mobile Light Force.
It's been a minute. It's been a good minute. In Japan, this came out as Gunbird, a PS1 port of the Psycho shoot 'em up arcade game. And it wasn't until many, many years later that XS Games decided to sexy it up a little bit, you know? Make it more palatable to the US audiences. Get that rabbit out of here. He's not
This
sexy.
guy, he's nuh-uh.
Now
That's
this.
what I'm talking about.
Now this is sexy. If you know Gunbird, they released it with this cover in the United States with these ladies who you'll never see again after the title screen. And otherwise, it's a very bare-bones port of Gunbird. They had a fan art section with voice acting and stuff in the Japanese version. They took that out. They also deleted all the storyline content, so instead of translating the dialogue, they just removed it. They did that a lot with their translated shoot-'em-up releases, including like Soul Divide and other games like that. But maybe the best part of this version is the other changes they made. We got to do this. We got Marion. They didn't change her.
Okay.
Jason Last, who works at XS Games, got a character, as did John Suarez. Yuan Ning got to keep their name. And this character, their name was changed to the MILF 2000.
The MILF 2000, huh?
Yeah. I didn't hack this. This really happened. It was a lawless wasteland in the final years of the PS1 in the United States. Came time to releasing old-ass Japanese games, just gut their content and name the characters after MILFs. I don't know. What are rules? Are there rules? The one thing that bothers me about this port is there's no screen options, so it has a pan and scan effect when you move up and down the screen. Makes me kind of sick. This was optional in the Japanese release. You could scale it out to better represent the arcade version's screen layout. So essentially, this is a really bad version of Gunbird that you can't really configure in a way to make it playable. But it does have a character named the MILF 2000. So who can say if it's bad or not? Alex, what do you think?
I'm sorry.
Are you pro MILF 2000?
That robot is not a MILF. That robot is not a MILF.
Here's the thing. The abbreviation for Mobile Light Force is MLF. And I really wonder if that's what they were referring to and it was just a coincidence. But I have a feeling it wasn't a coincidence.
I have a feeling they were like, well, we can get away with saying it's an MLF thing.
Yeah.
If we call it a MILF.
I have a feeling that Jason Last and John Suarez were big MILF fans.
They love, yeah.
So if you're a big MILF fan, check out Mobile Light Force for the PlayStation.
You're right. It stands for Mech I Like to, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that works.
But if you're going to be talking about late localizations, there is one game that stands above the rest. The king of late-era localizations here in the United States. Released in Japan, July 28th, 1995. So this is a year one release in Japan. It's like only a few months after the PS1 released over there. Didn't get a US release until March 25th, 2003. That is very close to 8 years later. This is the longest lead time in localization I could see in my research. It's incredible. And this game, of course, is Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22.
Of course.
Yeah, a couple of you brought it up. You knew it was coming. I had to cover it. Of all the fucking games to bring out in 2003, it had to be this one. Because if you'll recall, Dragon Ball wasn't much of a thing at the turn of the century, but by 2003, it sure was. People love their Goku. They love their Piccolo and their Vegeta. And so there's already this game ready to go, and why not release it here in the States? It's just a mere 8 years later. What could have changed?
Hey!
Got the Funimation branding and everything. And it's Infogrames, so it's entertainment. Yeah, many years before this, they released Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. They released a limited number of copies here because they didn't expect it to do any sort of business. And then they re-released it years later when Dragon Ball actually was known here in the States.
Oh, I was hoping for Rock the Dragon.
That would have been cool. So a Bandai-made Dragon Ball Z fighting game from 1995. Surely that's just as good in 2003, right?
Sure. I had a Dragon Ball. You know, HEB sells Dragon Ball merch.
Dragon Ball's huge now.
Yeah,
It's bigger than you or I or anyone.
I from HEB for my stream, I bought myself a Goku Black soda from HEB. I just literally went there and they were like, "Here's a bunch of Goku sodas," and I was like, "Okay."
Rat Tail Man, Frieza.
Oh, now there's a gay man. Sebmal, thank you so much for the raid.
Hey Sebmal, how was the panic? How many times did you get puked or pooped on? That's an excellent video game. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. One of the last games released for the PS1 in the United States, but one of the first to be released for the PS1 in Japan. So like I was saying before the raid, this was one of the first PS1 games released in its first year in Japan, and it wasn't until 8 years later they decided to bring this out over here, because we knew what Dragon Ball was at that point. So here's what kind of Dragon Ball game you could play on your PS1 in 2003.
I bet it's a good one.
You know, maybe you're waiting to get that PS2. Maybe you don't need a GameCube. Maybe things are just as good with the PS1. Build up battle. This game do got 22 characters as advertised. Yeah, they're all. Some of them have registered trademarks, and some have just trademarks.
We're not worried about
like
those.
Trunks, he's registered. Gotenks, you know, must be Goku.
Okay, good luck beating up that child.
I'll do it. I'm Goku.
You are Goku.
It's just so funny they reached this far back in the PS1's catalog. It's artistic in a bookending sort of sense, but in terms of being a game you want to play, I don't know, maybe you'll like this. Maybe you'll like this.
Oh, Danny.
Just punch him in the back of the head.
Thank you for the 50 bits, Carmen. That year they also released Dragon Ball GT PS1 game that was yeah, you can also get that.
It's really funny that they released GT on its own many years before, but no one gave a shit about Dragon Ball back then. And it wasn't until years later they were like, okay, we gotta re-release this now that people give a shit. So now the Dragon Ball fans in America can experience what Dragon Ball Z games are like. Kids in Japan had put up with so many Super Famicom games in the meantime. And now we know. Cool.
Rip Goku! Gotenks just whipped your ass.
I remember reviews from this at the time being like, what the hell is this? How could a game be this bad in 2003? Well, that explains it, because it's not a 2003 game, it's a 1995 game. Dragon Ball fans had it rough for a time, in the years before Budokai and whatnot. I dodged it.
Bro, Gotenks is gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him kill me. Right in the butt.
Right in the ass.
And there you go, the king of late-era localizations. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. 8 years after its initial release, we finally got it. And thank God we did. Okay, with that warm-up out of the way, here are the final North American releases for the PS1. Real happy to show this one off on stream. So, you know how Black Matrix 00 was an adaptation of a GBA game?
Mm-hmm.
We got another adaptation of a GBA game.
Really?
And this one is North American exclusive.
Ooh.
This came out February 7th, 2004. So many years after the PS2 was released. That's the perfect time to release a PS1 port of the Three Stooges.
There was a Three Stooges GBA game?
Yeah. And now there's a PS1 version.
Is it any different than the... Okay, I see the...
It's based on the Cinemaware game, and the Cinemaware Amiga game from the 80s was ported to GBA, and then the GBA version was ported to PS1. So it should, this should be a hit.
Okay.
All you Stooge heads.
That's like 3 degrees of stooge separate. This joke doesn't even make sense anymore.
Yeah. Look at how they scaled the text. That looks like shit. Now this is more like it. You know what I like? Minmo. So do the developers of this game. They love Minmo.
They sure do.
This game was developed by Flying Tiger Productions, a studio headed up by one Johnny Turbo, famous industry figure, and a mascot for the Turbo Duo for the time.
Wings coming soon.
Not to GBA, not to PS1, but okay. Look at the eyes on the lady in the middle.
Yeah, that kind of got fucked up.
They did not give a shit about how the graphics scaled.
Thank you, God, for the $5 donation. Thanks for the sub, but I wanted to make sure that I had nothing to do with this one.
Thank you, God, for the donation. I appreciate it. Also, we got an off-stream donation the other day. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much if you're watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
Let's get going.
It's the Three Stooges. From Amiga to GBA to PS1.
Oh boy, that's hot stuff.
Remember Black Matrix?
Danny!
With the anime intro and the voice acting.
Danny, this is dog shit. Thank you for the 25 bits, Cartman. Americans really love the Amiga. Let's get them the game they always wanted.
We love the Amiga, we love the Three Stooges.
Wait, weren't they originally throwing pie pies?
I think so. I don't know if this is something they added for this port. I'm not too familiar with the original Three Stooges game on Amiga. I did have the NES version as a kid. And let me tell you, this controls way worse than the NES version.
Okay, so they did change the pies to pizza. I guess to keep up with the modern, audiences.
I'm surprised they even did that.
They added reskins as new content. Okay.
We did it. We got a huge novelty check.
I do like that big check.
Let's scram.
It's time for these dumpy-ass stooges to slap the shit out of each other.
When are they? Is there a Is there a Three Stooges gotcha game?
There's nothing here. Hey!
Hey!
We can't show that.
You idiots!
So in between the board game segments, you can beat up the stooges to decrease the speed of your cursor. And it looks and sounds great. NES version, you could get them into a loop and pretty consistently slow down the cursor, but they just made this impossible in this version, I guess. Oh, here's the move. What do you think, Alex?
Let's scram.
I think I'd rather watch the Three Stooges. Is that okay?
Play that weasel tune and Curly can't lose. Get your fiddle, Porcupine.
Oh yeah, because he goes nuts whenever he hears Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah, Curly has some sort of psychological damage that makes him go apeshit when he hears that song. But Larry broke his violin and now has to race to the radio store to get a radio that's playing Pop Goes the Weasel. They don't play that song that much on the radio nowadays.
They don't! I listen to the radio, or some of it. I listen to, like, indie radio, because I'm a hipster.
Do they play Pop Goes the Weasel?
No! I have not heard Pop Goes the Weasel on the radio. I should request it. I should call and be like, hey, can you play Pop Goes the Weasel?
I got you a banger from way back, alright? This song is so good you will shit yourself. Play me some Pop Goes the Weasel. So even if you're only familiar with the infamous NES version, you're still going to be disappointed by this, because they spent literally no effort and no time on porting it from GBA to PS1. And I think that's kind of awesome. Look how ugly this is.
It's disgusting.
This is a grimy, grotty video game. I want to finish this part before we move on. We gotta help our pal Curly. Ow.
Oh.
It hurts Curly to... I mean, it hurts Larry to jump.
Oh. Oh.
Ow.
What if I called the local college radio station and kept requesting Bob Goes the Weasel?
Good job, Knucklehead.
$500! Holy shit, I gotta get into the stooge business.
You do. We got a stooge for someone. Cartman, thank you for the bits. Beat up Vanilla Ice in the music video?
Good.
Is that real? Is that just a twisted dream? I like it either way. All right, here we go. The final North American PS1 releases. Let's go. March 4th, 2004. Very late release. Comes a game called MLB 2005. So whereas Sony checked out of the PS1 pretty early in Japan, with Puka Puka being released in 2000, Sony was still very active up until the very end in North America, because they had all these sports licenses and you had an install base that was hungry for sports. Just eating baseballs, chowing down on footballs. What's inside a football?
I know they call the football the pigskin.
Yeah, is it full of, like, pork cracklings?
I was gonna say it's like they make a football by roasting like crispy pork belly. It's just like a pork belly. You bite into it, it's delicious.
That sounds good.
That's why they don't throw it into the stands like they do with baseballs, because they know that if they threw it in the stands, the fans would immediately eat it. PVC panels, la la la. PVC stands for pork. Very cool.
Glad we could get that confirmed. Mm-hmm. So this is it, the last baseball game for the PS1. Looks pretty good. Looks lifelike. These graphics are so real. All right, we got to see the actual game.
All right, let's see how it's going.
How good can baseball look in 2004 on the PS1? I also like arcade-style baseball games, though the MLB series has been really big for Sony. Nowadays, it's known as MLB The Show. I assume some people play those. Cubs? All right, fine.
I'm with you. I don't want to be the Cubs.
We're doing a quick start. We have to do a quick demonstration. That means playing as the Cubs. Didn't they win the fucking World Series lately?
Yeah, they broke the curse. They broke the curse about the goat finally relinquished the curse.
The goat?
Yeah, that's why the Cubs were cursed, you know? Because back in the day, like in the 1900s, a guy with a goat was like, hey, I want to take my goat into the stadium. And they were like, please don't. Your goat pees all over the place and it sucks. And
Really?
we don't want to deal with your goat. And he was like, I curse you. And then they didn't win. And they tried to break the curse so many ways. Like, they brought goats. They brought goats in, like, to the stadium. They did a lot of things to try to reverse the curse. And only very recently... Yeah, Curse of the Billy Goat, exactly. Only very recently did the curse get dropped.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. So the curse afflicting the Cubs for so many years was due to a goat.
You know what? I didn't want to shit talk Cubs fans as an Astros fan, but I've noticed that every single baseball team fandom has beef with the Cubs. Like
Sammy Sosa.
Oh man, okay.
All right, let's hit this one out of here. Let's hit one of them dingers. You ever hit a dinger before?
Fuck no, I'm bad at baseball.
No balls and one strike.
No balls, one strike.
Yeah, it's like the curse of Colonel Sanders, which also got broke.
Yeah.
I love baseball curses so much. It's literally the stupidest thing imaginable.
Way to go, Hanshin Tigers. You finally overcame the sins of your fathers. Dude, quit throwing it outside the... That was a strike!
The hitter knows it was a strike bid. He's just upset with himself for watching it go by.
Hey, fuck you! Next game! Next game! You can't...
Wow!
You can't shit-talk me like that. It was clearly... Whatever.
Danny, are you feeling normal?
I'm feeling great. The next game is from April 23rd, 2004. It's The Cat in the Hat. Just fuck me up. Even the baseball commentators are shit-talking me now. There is no hope.
Cat, there it is.
Oh, no, I skipped a game, actually.
Oh, you want to go back?
No, let's play the Cat in the Hat.
Okay.
We'll go back to the previous game before this. I'm just so thrown by the baseball commentators directly insulting me
Yeah.
like that.
Being like, Danny, in specific, sucks.
They knew the ball that would be a strike. I don't know why they didn't swing. Probably just stupid. So back when Dr. Seuss, or his estate, allowed people to make movies and games based off of his properties, we got a couple of Cat in the Hat games based on the Mike Myers movie.
Oh yeah, there's a new Cat in the Hat movie coming out.
Really?
I don't think it's going to be as sexual as the live action one.
I hope not.
Yeah, that live action movie is one of the horniest movies I've ever seen.
That's not what anyone wanted.
No one wanted horny Cat in the Hat.
I don't want to save. I don't want to load. Just give me your Cat in the Hat game. Now, this uses the original art, so maybe it's not specifically based on the Mike Myers movie, but it was shortly released afterwards. What's with...
I hate that splurt noise.
Why is it... Okay, whatever.
Why is it juicy?
Yeah, why is it juicy? I don't want to save. Sun did not shine. It was too wet to play, so we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day, playing late-era PS1 games. I also recommend checking out the GBA Cat in the Hat game. That's... Whoa! Have we streamed this before?
No, this is...
I thought this would be the platformer that was on GBA, but I guess not. That's, this is something you can make.
Huh.
That's a strut.
Hey. If you found my doll and bring it me, I'll give you a gift.
Okay. Let me just slowly strut over here. Is there a doll in here? No, it's not in here. Can I get a key to go somewhere else? Keys, alright. Let's take their parents' station wagon and get out of town.
What?
Is there a doll in here?
You
Hey.
picked up doll!
Toy Man. Has anyone played this before, other than Sasquatchulus? I just have a feeling Sass has played
I was
every
gonna say,
PS1
this,
game.
This seems like a SAS game for sure.
Huh. So this is the PS1 send-off over here.
Danny, I wish we were playing Japanese games.
Yeah. It's a different doll?
No, you gotta choose it by... Yeah, there you go.
Alright, here you go. Doink!
You got candles.
Yay. Oh, we got some purple drink. Let's go. Alright, the Cat in the Hat is going to get fucked up on purple drink. But
Okay.
there you go. That's one of the final PS1 releases here in the States. That's a thing you can release. Another thing you can release is in August 10th, 2004. This is the final Sony Computer Entertainment America release for the PlayStation 1. It's NFL Game Day 2005.
We skipped the game again.
Fuck, I skipped it again!
I was like pointing at I was pointing at this.
Okay, next time we'll play the game I skipped.
Okay.
There's some sort of mental blockage that's preventing me from playing that game. I bet it's awesome.
That's so good.
I'm just, I gotta, the anticipation, right? I gotta build up to it. So, there was baseball, and there was football. Need I go on?
No, nothing needs to be said.
Alright, cool. So what's...
Where are we going?
Way
what was
back...
with the football tunnel.
Whoa, they made the football gay. Nice.
Oh, okay, football's gay now. This is good.
That's what they added for 2005.
All right, 2005, we got gay football.
Finally. So Sony had its own NFL series for a time. You remember that? It was NFL Game Day. Series that went on for so long, it started off as a long box release on PS1.
Really?
But then EA Sports wrapped up the exclusive license to NFL So no one else was allowed to make football games ever again. That was a cool intro. I like that better than the baseball one. Why don't you speed me up here?
Okay.
Finally, gay football. It's about freaking time.
It is about freaking time.
Give me exhibition football. Don't make me the fucking Patriots. It's like making me the Cubs.
You chose the Rams. That's not so bad.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams over the Patriots. Injured players, none. We'll change that. Torrey Holt? Oh.
Named after a famous French monarch, welcome to St. Louis, where the St. Louis Rams are looking for the crown of another NFL victory. Today they take the field.
Who was the monarch? Was his name Mr. Rams?
I think it may have been Louis the 5th or 4th or 12th or 9th, or I don't know.
All right.
One of them Louis. Not the horny Louis that you're all thinking of.
There's a horny Louis?
You know, the Louis in the racing game who's like, "Bleh."
Oh, that one. Yeah, the Bomberman Louis.
Yeah, the Bomberman Louis.
My favorite Louis. Now, these games, technically pretty impressive for PS1 because they have to render 22 players in a very limited amount of polygons. I always respect a PS1 football game, and you should too.
You know what? What if I don't?
Well, then you don't get to play gay football.
But I love gay football.
Yeah, that's right. Show some respect.
And as chat said, football is pretty gay. It's gayer football.
Wilkins blasts it deep.
Go Falk!
All right, Wesley, you got this.
This isn't me. This is the computer.
Oh. Well, fuck you, Wesley. Die. Die. Yeah, there you go. Dead as a doornail.
Got his ass. These players are pretty chunky looking, but
They
it still
are.
looks.
They're thick boys.
It still looks okay for PS1. You gotta hand it to him. And I'm handing it to him.
St. Louis with corners tight on the receivers. Davis takes the ball.
Well, that's a football game. If you've never seen one before, that's the last one Sony made for the PS1. A landmark football game if there ever was one, and it still looks like football. Okay, this time let's go back to the game that I skipped twice. This has got to be this has got to be an excellent, wonderful game, considering that it passed my attention twice in the stream. We're going back in time a little bit to March 19th, 2004, for the release of Rascal Racers, the final racing game for PS1.
I do love Rascals.
I do love racing.
Little or otherwise. Uh-oh. Sass says, oh no.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
That's not good
not
either.
good at all. She
Sa-
would know.
Sass,
Oh,
you
no.
like that Cat in the Hat game?
Yeah.
We got Telegames, a company who
Miracle
released
Designs.
a game for the Nuon called Merlin Racing.
Oh no.
And what they did for the PS1 is they parceled up all the content of Merlin Racing and split it out into 5 different games, the last of which was Rascal Racers.
5?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Huh.
Like, instead of being a game that has hover boats and planes and cars, they just made a game about cars, they made a game about planes. Then they made this one. Alright, Alex, are we Hogan, Ahab, Chaz, Cadmus, Argyle, Rocco,
Rocco.
Flossie, or Polly?
I want to be the dragon. I want to see the dragon. Yeah. Cadmus.
Alright,
Sumdac. It's Cadmus backwards.
I get what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chat
there was a
wanted
Flossie.
Rocco, but I wanted Cadmus. That's weird. There he goes. What I remember about this game is it being a little disappointing.
Here we are, folks. The end of the PS1. The last racing game you'll ever play. Or need to play, I mean. Why would you ever play another one?
I like how you have to go really slow around the corners.
Yeah.
Racing games are great when it makes you go really slow. It's like everyone's favorite part.
Me too. It's all about the speed you don't get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like jazz. Hey! Good place.
These games, if nothing else, are serviceable. They're inoffensive, but maybe they are offensive. Maybe I find them offensive in their inoffensiveness. These guys should be saying fuck you to each other. They should have, like, axes, and there should be blood.
Danny, you just want some nasty shit. Thank you for the bits, Bob Mater. Yeah, we were talking about how it's literally just chopped and screwed Merlin Racing into like different games and stuff.
They got a lot of content out of that Merlin Racing. And I got a lot of money off that Merlin Racing. So,
Thank you.
yeah, many years ago we streamed Nuon games on original hardware. And this was a time when there were still Nuon games on Amazon. So I bought Merlin Racing for $10 off of Amazon. And then after that stream, I put it up on eBay and sold it for $300.
Holy moly!
So invest in the Nuon 15 years ago if you want some quick money. Never did find a copy of the next Tetris. We could be millionaires if I did.
God.
And that controller, that was a spicy meatball.
I was gonna say, I bet that really helped with money.
Yeah, that helped us move. Thank you, Merlin.
Thank you, Merlin, and thank you to Bonus Lizard for the raid. Let me give you a shout out real quick here.
Bonus Lizard, thank you for the raid. How was Bug Princess? How was the bug princessing? And congrats on winning the Third Strike tournament. That was awesome.
Oh, nice.
We're playing Rascal Racers, one of the very last PS1 games released here in the States. It's this. There's nothing more I can say about it. If you want to play a racing game, this is one of them. We should move on. Wish I was playing Bug Princess.
Sorry, honey. I see what you're gonna be playing. I'm
Instead,
sorry.
we're playing the last EA Sports release for PS1, released in September 14th, 2004. You'll never guess. It's Madden 2005. All you Madden heads petitioning us to stream football games. You're eating good tonight.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, Krongo, you did good too.
Yeah.
Everyone fought well. That was a great tournament. EE Sports. It's in the E. Let's speed this up if you would.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about.
There he is.
There he is. I was thinking about John Madden.
The series is still called Madden, even though Madden himself has not been with us for many years now. It's probably going to still be called Madden NFL in 30 years. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Quickly. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's do Seahawks. Whatever.
Seahawks were cool.
Quickly. Yeah, right. By the way, if you hear any parts of this stream on YouTube later and we start sounding really muffled and fucked up, it's because I had to delete the background audio. There's at least one game where we're going to have to do that later on, and it pains me to do it, especially considering what game it is.
Live from Foxborough, ready to bring you another great NFL matchup. Thanks for being here with us. We're just about ready to
Chunky
Also big
boys.
Yeah.
They look a little bit better than Sony's boys, though.
The Seattle Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Against the New England Patriots.
Let's do it. Let's
Okay,
football.
big boys, let's go.
The final days of the PS1. This is what it looks like. Give me the heads. Tails, fuck you.
Tails.
Me when I see Sonic's friend.
I guess I'll defend this side of the field. And believe it or not, this plays like a football game. Oh, that's a bad kick. That's a really bad kick. Oh man, they all have individual numbers on their uniforms. That was actually a big deal back then. Back when Game Day and Madden NFL first came out, all the players had 88 on their their uniform.
Brady.
Damn.
But that's how far we've come.
McCrary gets the toss.
Football!
They're squashing each other.
Next game. That's enough football.
That's all. It's like they're squashing.
I had to show it off. It is one of the final releases. It's important. It's whatever. It's Madden. You can play Madden if you like. That's what freedom is, baby. You're also free to play a game that released in September 29th, 2004. XS Junior League Soccer. This is how it ends, huh?
Is this another XS Games joint?
You bet it is. XS Games. Right there. With the PS1 on its deathbed. Being like, I'll help you die. Woohoo!
Wahoo!
You're going to wish for these games once we get to the PAL showcase. You're going to wish that we ended with...
What is with these kids?
They're cool. They just came from the cover of a GameStop game that doesn't have the original box. Environment. Okay. Make me the home team, please. Sherman, Rosie, Mona. Tyler? He's got the handling. Tyler can handle it.
These kids are so cool.
Dolan? Elmer?
Elmer? Who's naming their kid Elmer?
Hey, in 2004, that was the that was the thing to name your kid. Tyler can handle it as an ABC sitcom. Yeah, pretty much.
The type of scran you would eat at this would be the stuff that gets like 1%, like where it's just like a black box and you don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's some fries that got spilled on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that XS Games scran.
No, no.
It looks like this? Where's the graphics? Hello? XS, you forgot to put graphics in this game.
No, it's okay. They're playing in a nasty little field.
Huh. This is the second to last PS1 game we got here in the States. Did anyone have this? Did you like it? Eh! Wow.
Huh.
You kicked it right back out, you fucking idiot!
Danny, these children.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh. Imagine in 2004, some well-meaning parent comes up to the GameStop counter and just says, "Give me the latest thing you got. No expense spared for my child. The very latest PS1 game."
One of the worst kicks I've ever seen. Congratulations, kid.
Wow, thanks, Mom. I never want to play soccer again. Ah!
I like the kid just going, ah!
That's me. That's me, too. Maybe this whole video game thing was a mistake.
Yeah, I think that video games, you know, we could have done better. We could have invented, like, a cure for disease or whatever, but we made video games.
Well, if that's the second to last PS1 game released here in the States, I guess we should move on to the very last one. The final North American PS1 release was on October 12th, 2004. Just a little more than 20 years ago. The very last game to be released here in the States for the PS1 was FIFA 2005. Let's go back to soccer. So maybe XS Games was onto something. They knew FIFA needed some competition. Oh no, this was years before Just Dance. Just Dance was the last game for a couple of consoles, though. I know Wii for sure. Probably Wii U, for that matter.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports.
It's in the game, honey.
Oh, we got auto-tune. We're finally in the auto-tune era.
Yeah, it's 2005, baby.
Oh, man. How far the PS1 has come.
Oh, this is before Austin had a team. You can do DMC for this one.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get DMCA'd hard for this stream. For these bands that haven't been heard from in 20 years. I don't know, maybe these are really popular guys. Let's play some soccer.
I'm John Moxon, and I'm really looking forward to this friendly. Well, we've been
Oh,
blessed
you
with
sound
the
like it.
presence of Ali McCoy's today.
Well, these teams are a bit
Wow, great arms.
Stretchy.
Nothing between them.
Okay, let's get started then.
Okay, enough of the bullshit. We got soccer to play.
What's in store for us in this game? We're about to find out as the ref gets us underway.
The ref already got us underway, dude.
I kind of want to go to a soccer game in Austin just for the scram.
the disgusting green hot dogs.
I can't eat it. It's not gluten-free. I'd have to force you to eat it.
I ain't gonna eat that shit.
Will you eat the pizza? Will you eat the Double Dave's pepperoni rolls at least?
Yes.
Those are great. I'm actually glad that's in the. I'm glad that's highly rated Scran because the Double Dave's pizza rolls in general are very good. I can't eat them now, but when I could,
No
or
worries
when I
there
thought
for
I
the
could, I
goalkeeper.
liked them.
Well, when you shoot from that far
So,
out, you
Alex,
have
what do
to
you
do
think of the final
something
batch of
really,
PS1
really
games
special.
released in the
And
United
keep it
States?
A lot of
time to
sports
watch them all
games.
play.
A lot of sports. Very different from what we saw. Nice, dude. Nice.
He owned gold.
That was me. I kept holding right, and he just went right in.
Well, this won't be making his highlight
That's a real
reel.
backyard soccer play right there.
Again.
Oh, an own goal's bad at any
a
time, but
lot
the own
of
keeper. This is
a
a
lot of
nightmare.
games
Too
where
right. An own
maybe
goal can knock the stuffing out of any
not
team.
as much effort was put into them as you'd
And with
expect.
that, they fall behind. A costly
Yeah,
own
the
goal
PS1
indeed.
games, they had some educational games, some games for kids, the really high-effort Gegege no Kitaro game.
Whip across it.
In the United States, it's sports. Sports and sports and sports, and the worst Three Stooges game you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, some bad GBA ports.
Yeah.
Oh, nice ball.
It
Just
couldn't
got
be worse
through.
than that, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no region could possibly have a worse lineup than what the US got. Or could they?
Could they, Danny?
Oh, he was fortunate with that.
Alex, it's time to move on to tonight's final segment. We've held off on this long enough. Folks, now you have to learn the truth about the final games that were released for the PS1 in European regions. It all comes back to PAL every single time. We've had a lot of overlap the last few streams between the A to Z of PAL games and other things like that. And it's time to see some old favorites, along with some games we've never streamed before. But we need to start, as we have with the other regions, with the final Sony release for the PS1 in PAL regions. I swear to God, Alex, the final Sony published game in PAL regions for the PS1 was Jinx.
Okay.
Fuck. I am below to go back to this game after we played it on Mascot Friday so many years ago, but no, we have to. If we're going to cover every single Sony published game that was the last for each region, we have to.
Danny,
Yeah,
do you feel jinxed?
a little bit.
In association with, frightening little hammerhead.
I looked really hard to see if there was a later Sony release than this one. I looked really
You
hard.
didn't want this at all, did you, Danny?
Nobody wanted this.
The jester is here to torture you in European regions.
Stop it. You cut that out.
There's a fuck-up shark.
The adventure begins. Ever want to play a game where you're a fucked up little jester freak? And Jinx is for you. This is a European exclusive. Never got released in the States or Japan. No, don't bring me up to speed. I don't care. It's such a task, I don't want to repeat it. This guy's talking like you.
Ooh, I know you're just itching to find out what happened.
A functioning mind portal.
His name is Markin. Normal name. Let me out, please. Let me thank you.
And so the jester is unleashed. It is a 3D platformer where you play as a fucking jester.
Oh, Fiddle Sphinx, let's go all play Jinx!
Spiddle Sphincter, it's the Jinxter.
Let me out! Free me! Free me from my cage! Danny is getting hell punished. We're hanging out in Moo City.
That's a lot of bans for a Jester game that I had no involvement with. And now you've been jinxed too. Congratulations on your jinxing. Here's the fucked up part. Compared to what we're about to see, this game isn't bad. This is actually a pretty normal 3D platformer. It's just that you're a Jester. Like, the full jingle-headed, scepter-wielding, the full thing, with the stupid outfit, everything. You can't deny that this guy is a full-blown Jester. This wall is scheduled for demolition.
By order of the king.
In fact, I'm pretty sure this game kicked off the whole Jester thing on this stream.
Fiddly thing, let's go kill the king.
Oh,
Blow
God.
his ass up, turn him, fry him.
Got inventory in this? Oh my God.
Oh, you can go through now.
I will say this is a pretty interesting 3D platformer, considering it wasn't released in any other region. And I guess Sony saw something in it too, because they published it. But also, I can't abide this. I can't approve of this at all. This is a thing that happened, and luckily they kept it exclusive to PAL regions. So if this is the kind of thing you want, it's there for you.
Yeah, this looks like a fun, good game.
Yeah, maybe you'll get something out of it. Who knows? Maybe you're not as anti-Jester as I am. Or maybe
well,
you're...
you don't have to, these people don't have to live with me.
Yeah, true. So true.
I don't do it that much. Just...
I hear it every time you stream. From the other room, I know when the Jester mode is being activated. Because I hear, Fiddledy Fester, it's time for the Jester.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I can't figure out the first puzzle in the game, so it's impossible.
Okay,
You can
that's
play Jinx if you really want to. The last Sony release for the PS1 in Europe. Not too bad, honestly. I'll give it to the Jester this time, but no other time. Okay, speaking of late-era localizations, I got another one for you here. If you thought Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 was a late-era localization, there's one that was even later in Europe. It was originally released in Japan, August 30th, 1996. Came out in Europe, August 12th, 2004. Almost exactly 8 years, minus a couple of weeks. Sonic Wing Special. As far as I could tell from my research, this is the latest era localization I could find.
Hamster?
Even later than Ultimate Battle 22. And weirdly enough, it's another Psycho game. They being the developers of Gunbird / Mobile Light Force. We know the series over here is Aero Fighters.
Oh, Aero Fighters.
They got a bunch of releases on Neo Geo, and this special release on PS1 and Saturn back in the day. Look at this FMV. It kind of looks like shit.
It sure does, Danny. Cool bug.
I was gonna say I'm glad Psycho never went 3D, but I think they did for their last couple of games. Like Zero Gunner was them, right? I was like, I don't know, I only know Jester games.
I was gonna say that's true. I only know Jester games and multimedia.
Yeah, I think this is later than Dragon Ball GT's re-release even. Europe had to wait a while for this one. Not my stealth bomber!
Not Sonic Wing.
I've never seen this intro before. This is awesome.
Whatever.
Cool. Where's the flying pancake? Oh wait, that's Strikers, not this. You know about the flying pancake?
No.
It's from the Strikers 1945 series. It's a plane that looks like a pancake.
Is it like intentionally looking like a pancake, or do people just assume it's a pancake?
It's really flat, and it's called the Flying Pancake.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Vinny Bushes, this is like a compilation release of the Sonic Wings games. Weirdly enough, didn't get an American release, but did get a very, very late PAL localization. Yay.
Yay!
Thank you, Laser Plane.
You're welcome.
And if you remember what they did to Gunbird here in the States, here's what they did to the European release. They added the words arcade hits on the title screen.
Wow, that looks really bad, too.
It looks bad, but at least they didn't rename a character the MILF 2000.
I do appreciate that. Yeah.
And luckily, it still has the best character,
My guy.
Whitey. Why did they name him that? My man, Whitey the Dolphin. Yeah, be talking like that, Whitey Dolphin. It was a fun little series. They're okay, these shoot-em-ups. Psycho made a bunch of the games like this, and they're all pretty decent, pretty tough. I remember not liking these games much because you can power down in them, and I don't really appreciate that. But they do have that fucked-up dolphin who's weirdly horny in the cutscenes. So, you know, trade-offs.
That's good. That's good.
This is what 8 years gets you. So the same game that was ported from arcades, which was even older. Like, how old were the Sonic Wings games at this point? The original Sonic Wings games were like, what, 92, 93? So we're talking almost a decade later, they finally hit the PS1 in Europe.
Yeah, we're just murdering civilians for score. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's for score, so it's okay. Dolphin power.
Good.
That's his power? It's just orbs?
Listen, dolphins love orbs. They will blow bubbles and play with them.
That's true.
They'll do a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah, dolphins are very close to humans in terms of what they find fun.
Getting high, beating random fish up.
Yeah, they love doing that. All right, there you go. That's the latest era localization I could find in my research. And now it's time to get to the very final PS1 releases, both in Europe and in the world. These are the last PS1 games ever, anywhere.
Danny, half of these games look fake.
Starting off August 13th, 2004. So this is close to the final American releases. This is a game called Butsubushi. Believe it or not.
Butsubushi?
Well, you can call it Butsubushi if you want. This one, also, believe it or not, a Japanese game, but not a super late localization. This actually came out in the 2000s in Japan. Don't know much about this one. I'm going to go in blind.
No!
And it got a release courtesy of Phoenix Games.
No!
It's Phoenix Games, Alex. Your favorite.
I literally ran away from the screen. Wow!
All right, Alex, pick your character. I like the doctor named Doctor. Carlos!
Carlos looks like a white tourist in San Antonio.
We're going to go with
Yeah, I like
Carlos.
Carlos. Carlos is like, he's gone to San Antonio and he's having a great time.
It's time to visit the Riverwalk. Dressed as inoffensively as possible. So this game is actually kind of neat. It's a Bomberman, only you put blocks behind you and you can kick the blocks. Didn't become too familiar with how this works or what the strategy is, but it is a multiplayer Bomberman-like puzzle game. And it,
Butsubushi.
yeah, named Butsubushi. They didn't feel the need to retitle it or anything. They were just like, perfect, no notes, we can release it as is. I do like building up a nice wall and then kicking that across the field. That feels good. Man, is this good?
Danny, this game seems kind of sick.
This feels like it might actually be good. That's kind of shocking to me, considering it's a Phoenix Games release, but not like they developed it. Dude, that's awesome. I love filling up an entire, like, row and then just kicking that shit across the field. There you go, fuckers.
Yeah, fuck.
Get fucked. That was the slogan for this game when it came out.
Butsubushi, get fucked.
Mm-hmm. I'd buy it.
Get Carmen for the 50 bits. This game might be right up our alley.
I think it is. It's true. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, yeah. Come on. There you go. Get out of here.
You're doing good.
Alex, I think I like this. That's not something I've ever said about a Phoenix Games game before.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you like a Phoenix game. How is he not dead?
I don't know.
Die! Please.
Get out of here, you freaks. You freaking crash test dummy. I was thinking it too.
Okay, good.
Out of time. Did I win? No, I did not win. Sorry, Carlos. Today is not for you. Butsubushi from Phoenix Games. Surprisingly, not that bad. Okay, well, maybe I have high hopes for our next few games. Maybe the PS1 got a good send-off over in PAL Land. We shall see. We shall see. After that, about a week after that, August 19th, 2004, came the release of Omega Assault. All right, Europe, what you got for me? Some kind of Omega Assault? Butsubushi. Well, do we get a title screen, or... No? Okay. I'm gonna assume this is another Phoenix Games release, given the lack of title screen and the way it just kind of puts you in the game. Can you move? You're just stuck here? Huh. This appears to be a Gundam game where your Gundam cannot move.
Yeah, you're stuck in one place.
This is one of them new immobile suit armors. Yeah, this definitely has the Phoenix Games stink all over it. Pretty much what you would expect. We covered the Phoenix Games library on PS2 a couple of years ago, and a lot of games were like this. Very simple and straightforward, and honestly not worth the money, even considering they were released for like $5 and you could buy them in drugstores.
Alright, this was Phoenix Games, developed by Naps team, who, they're Italian devs.
Oh, okay. Well, they're good at taking naps. You gotta stay rested. Can I shoot the van? Can I shoot the white van racer? Oh, okay.
No, sorry, it's a different game.
It's just like this, huh? Can I switch guns? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Now we're gunning.
This just seems like if someone... This is like if you asked one of those horrible AI generative things, like, make a video game, they'd make this.
Yeah, nowadays it's easy to make these games. You don't even have to make humans do it. Way back when, we had to employ some some hard-working Italians to make our horrible PS1 games. Not the worst-looking game I've seen, but also it's quite simple, straightforward, and I assume there's nothing more to it than this. Wow. From Crash Bandicoot to this.
Beautiful, honestly.
Every game tells a story, except for this one. This one just sucks. Oh, Omega Force. Is that what it's called?
Omega Assault.
Yeah, Omega Assault. There you go. I've already forgot the name. We should move on. We don't need to see more of that.
Are you sure we need to move on?
Alex, as much as I don't want to move on to our next couple of games, we need to. I said that we'd meet up with some old friends from our A to Z of PAL PS1 games stream a couple of weeks ago. And in fact, we have a pair of games from this series. Let's start off with the one we've seen previously. Released on November 12th, 2004, Yeti Sports Deluxe. It's time to get ready for the Yeti.
Chat's freaking out.
This is the game I mentioned before where when we put up the PAL PS1 Games archive, I had to delete the background music. So when you get to that part on the YouTube archive, our voices start to sound all fucked up. And we're going to have to do that again with this one.
Let me just turn the sound down.
So thanks, Yeti Sports.
Just make the sound a little quiet.
Oh, we don't need sound for this. This is... Ugh. Yeah, imagine there's a licensed Eurodance music track here. Let's do Super Pingu Throw. This is how far we've come on PS1. We're getting ports of literal Flash games. These games were so popular, apparently. Didn't make a blip here in the States, but over there in PAL land, they went absolutely apeshit for Yeti Sports.
Thank you, Cinco Play, for the 100 bits. I don't think you're ready for this Yeti. This Yeti is bootylicious. It is.
Thank you for the bits. Bootylicious Yeti. This is the game. Shouldn't we have told Europe about Nautica Crash? Then they wouldn't have to suffer this. Invalid. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh! Hey! What?
Invalid!
What do you mean invalid? What do you fucking mean invalid? Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Not as... No, well, we beat Sven, at least. Let's do Orca Slap, because this game is actually 2 games in 1. And there's a couple of variants of the games, too. So there's some content.
If you want some content, check out Yeti Sports Deluxe.
Yeti Sports, it's some content.
Oh, this one.
Ready?
Oh, I see.
Ready?
Oops.
You see.
I'll get him next time.
Ready?
Oh, man.
Yeti Sports can reasonably be described as content. Yeah, this is...
Technically, it's content. It's content just like that Gegege no Kitaro game was content. Just like Backyard Soccer was content.
I'd rather be playing Backyard Soccer.
I would too. We're gonna do this.
Are we?
We're gonna do this.
We're running out of penguins. Hey!
There you go. I didn't get many points, but I did it. Oh, shit!
You did. Yeah, Sass, I'm sorry about the Yeti slander.
Yeah, Yetis deserve better than this, honestly. There we go.
Hey, bullseye.
That's how you fucking do it.
Ready?
That's how you Yeti sport.
Game over.
Game over. So that's the Yeti sports we've seen previously in our PAL PS1 showcase. What if I told you there was another? What if I told you there was another game called Yeti Sports World Tour for PS1? I gotta say, these being late, extremely late era releases makes a lot more sense. Because when we showed these off during our PAL PS1 A to Z stream, it was just, they came out of nowhere. Just like these really limited, stupid, flash-looking games. But I guess in the context of being one of the last
What the fuck are we doing here?
5
Danny?
games ever released, I suppose this makes more sense.
What are we doing?
I don't even know. I haven't played this one. That's a good drawing. It's got a save feature. You can save your scores.
Cool.
Oh, this has all the content from the previous game. So fuck the previous one. You just got this one. Let's try Albatross Overload.
Super.
Oh man, this is a bundle.
I don't get this, but...
We're saving money by buying this. We're practically making money. This, So did we bring all of our penguin friends out here to be taken away by these birds in front of the beach? It's good? Okay, I'll keep playing. I gotta play until I get to the good part. Oh, you can flap. Oh. There we go.
Nice.
Why is there a kangaroo here?
Ready?
Because we're in Australia.
Are
That's why
we?
it's called Yeti World Tour, because we're traveling the world.
All right.
Aw, game over.
This is basically the PS1 version of Elf Bowling for DS.
Elf, baby.
Elf baby. What else we got? Flamingo Drive? Okay.
Super.
Hey, do you like my elephant?
Behold! Behold my godlike physique. Can we get a reading on that? Not even gonna... Okay. There we... What? Huh? Alex.
Danny, what the fuck is this?
Ready?
I think maybe I don't like video games anymore. There we go. That's how you do that. Can you... No.
Ready?
Europeans, you want to explain yourselves? Is there a way you can properly explain or excuse Yeti Sports being on PS1? What even is this? That's what I'm asking. They put this on a PS1 disc and sold it. It's one of the final PS1 games even. Go, 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 go above the elephant. Explain yourselves. Make a case for the Yeti. Sorry, can't explain this well.
That's
Shit.
fair.
I guess you didn't make it.
Yeah, this is exactly how Romans treated animals back in the day. Thank you for the bits.
What if like the alternate version of Flamingo Drive is really good?
Hillside Rocket Ride?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Super.
Boy, this is how it ends.
Behold, an elephant!
System with Symphony of the Night and like Urgeist.
Ready?
Metal Gear
Great.
Solid. You know?
Ready?
That sort of thing. Seems like a distant memory. European here, there is nothing to explain.
No, it's fair. It's fair. America does have its shovelware too.
Yeah. It's just, man. This makes Brasco Racers look like a masterpiece. You think Yetis do this?
No.
They're more dignified. I like that you can lose distance.
Yeah, I miss when Flash games could pop off like this.
Yeah, they became a huge part of the shared culture. That's what allowed this to exist in the first place. When was the last time you saw an online game really take off like this?
Aw,
I guess
game
Fortnite.
over.
Fortnite took everything from us. This is what we had. This is what we lost. You know what? Fortnite, you were right to take it from us. Thank you.
You're so defeated.
I feel defeated. We only have 4 more games left, folks. We're at the end of 2004 in Europe, and things can't go lower from there, right? November 15th, 2004, brought us a game called Jet Ace.
Cool. Is it based on Disney's Jetix?
I hope so.
Cool.
The Yeti!
Thank you for the bits step aside.
Thank you, Step Aside. It should have been that Yeti. And yeah, they should add the Yeti Sports Yeti to Fortnite. Oh, man, it's fucking... All right. Okay.
This is also Nap's team.
And it's also Phoenix Games. Used to be a proper country. Thank you for the bits.
That's true. America and Europe are united, and Japan. We are all united by shovelware. This looks good, dude. That looks great.
This is basically Afterburner.
Yeah, but better and cooler.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
You got killed.
I guess you don't need a title screen. How often are you going to look at that?
I agree. If you want a nice title screen, go read a book. It's called a cover. You can go to the library and look at a bunch of book covers and be like, cool.
Preach. That's what I've been saying. Want a title screen? Look at a book. You ever heard of one of those? Get cultured. Play Phoenix Games. Well, this is your typical bare bones Phoenix Games. One of these. I guess it could be worse.
This is a lot better than Yeti Sports. You gotta admit.
Yeah, I'd take this over Yeti Sports, I suppose. But with Yeti Sports, even Grandma can get in on the fun. Grandma doesn't want to play this. Your European Grandma wants to play Yeti Sports.
No, your European grandma wants to play Wipeout.
That's true. European Grandma is cool. She's all in the Chemical Brothers.
Yeti Sports. I wish Yeti Sports was coming to the Amico.
Now that would be a license for them to get. All those Amico games are now on Nintendo Switch. You can play Cornhole.
What about that demo of Earthworm Jim walking from left to right? Did they have that up on the Switch?
That was my favorite Amico game.
That was. He's like, he moves up to right.
He walks to the right and says Boomer, and then he walks off the screen. That's good. Maybe Earthworm Jim is flying this plane. This is the final PS1 game released in 2004 in any region. There's a few more in 2005, and we're about to get to those. I think it's time. I think we got to do it.
Okay, let's go.
We've seen the last of the year 2004 for the PS1 in Japan and in the United States, and now it's time to go into the great beyond. 2005. Only 3 games were released for the PS1 in 2005 in any region, and they were all German exclusive. So that's how you know that they're good. The Germans, they know quality. I'll stick up for you guys. First up is our final Phoenix Games release. There are no more Phoenix Games after this one. This was released at a nebulous date in 2005, and it has this cover art. What kind of game is this, do you think?
I think
it's a visual novel.
I love the lighting on him. I love his jeans. I love his face. I love the papyrus font on shoes.
Yeah, the papyrus is very classy.
I love all of this. I am very excited for Shoot, Danny.
The year is 2005. Let's play Shoot, the German exclusive for PS1. We have Doom Guy at home. Flag on the play, fake game. Nope, this is real.
Shoot's real.
This is a Phoenix game.
Look at how this starts.
And look at this. This gives you an option of a whole bunch of different games. This is a compilation of Phoenix Games releases.
Okay, thank you for the 25 bits, Carmen. He does look like bootleg Hellboy.
He looks like bootleg a lot of things. I saw Bruce Willis, Hellboy.
What the fuck?
What's going on here? Is this AI
He's got
art?
3 heads. 4 arms. Too many fingers.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Oh, it's these games!
Yeah, it's these games.
These games! We played so many of these on our
When we were playing Phoenix Games for the PS2, there were several games like this. And in fact, they had PS1 equivalents. We just haven't ever streamed those. But as one final present to Germany, I guess, Phoenix Games decided to bundle them all up and put them on one disc that's just called Shoot.
Well, that's nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, they love reskinning this game.
Boy, do they ever.
Is this... Okay, Nap's team did these games? Okay. See, I'm so fascinated by Nap's team now. And all their work for Phoenix.
Yeah, what was it like to talk to Phoenix back then? just asking for feedback and getting like, I don't know, I've never played a video game. I just pay $5 to press the discs. Alex, why don't you hit F11 and speed this up? We're soft resetting so we can see more of these games. In a way, this is a good send-off for Phoenix Games because it's a compilation. It's not just one of these shitty games. It's a
Ma'am?
it's a bunch of them.
Hi, I'm your robot girlfriend.
Hajime Soriyama having a real off day.
It's a, okay, I bet these are all by Nap's team.
Yeah, seems like it. Seems very similar. Yeah, in fact, quite similar to Jet Ace, which we just saw. Only you're the world's most fragile Gundam.
Alright, next one.
Yeah, show me the next one. In fact, when you reach the game select screen, could you push F5
Okay.
so we can save state? We gotta experience the best out of all these. It's the PS1 send-off. We gotta bake it a big cake and release the best games possible. This is just the same. It's the same game, but with a ship instead of a Gundam. Alex,
Yeah.
are these literally like the same enemy squadrons and item placements and everything?
Kind of.
Push F7 if you would. G Squad. Surely this is a different game. Alright.
No!
This isn't G Squad.
This is a Mega Assault.
Yeah. Phoenix Games, what kind of racket you pulling here? I think something may not be above board on this in this case.
Yeah, this is like a Famicom for PS1 software.
G-Police, but cooler, exactly. Push F7. IF-22? That's an airplane. Uh-huh. Yeah. Is there gonna be a missile pickup over here? Where's my missile? There's my missile
There's the
pickup.
missile!
There it is. You can pick up some missiles here. Push F7.
Ace.
Ace. Is this literally just gonna be Jet Ace? Which was the previous game?
Okay, it's the guy from Shoot.
Here we go. Shoot Man. Shoot Man, the game.
Nice ass.
That's a nice ass. The very textbook definition of shovelware. If you thought you knew shovelware from the Nintendo Wii and late era PS2 stuff here in the States, buddy, let me introduce you to PAL Region games. You know, this is basically the arcade game Pirates, aka Pie Ass.
This is Pie Ass.
And in fact, it's made by an Italian team. I think Pie Ass was Italian. Or maybe Spanish? I forget.
I forget too.
Push F7, we got one more game.
Alright, what's last but not least here? Air Rescue.
Let me guess, is this helicopter going to be flying forward? Are we going to get a missile pickup in the first 10 seconds?
You don't know that!
Don't I?
Danny, this is the same.
Where's my missile pickup? Where's my missile pickup? You better give me that missile pickup. I never got my missile pickup!
Got your missiles!
Fuck this! Shoot! That's what I say if I bought this game. 2005 for the PS1. It's we did a lot of shooting. Truth in advertising, I suppose. 2 more games to go. We can do this.
Okay.
The end is in sight. I see a light at the end of this tunnel. I'm racing towards it.
It's actually the Mednaffy screen.
March 1st, 2005. A genuine last era PS1 game. Exclusive to Germany and nowhere else. It's time for Schnappy, das kleine Krokodil. 3 fun games. Hey,
Danny.
fun boys, you want some fun games?
Danny, you can't say it like that.
Why not?
Oh, okay, you can. Snappy is really cute, honey. Have you seen Snappy?
Snappy. I have not seen Snappy before. We're about to see him. Are we at a DOS prompt? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they entertain people.
Sproing? Fake. Look at him.
Die, memory card, die.
No!
Hallo Schnappi-Fans.
Hello, Snappy fans. It's time for
Hi.
Snappy. Das kleine Krokodil. Snappy, Snappy. Spiel starten.
Don't tell me this is by the people who did more. Oh, he's so cute! I'm gonna die!
He's pretty cute. I'll give him that. He's pretty cute. Oh, you can hold the button to... Yeah, you can charge your jumps. You see?
This is adorable!
This is at least cuter than anything Phoenix Games ever made. Bravo! Du hast.
I don't think he says Du hast.
It said that on that screen.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't read the rest. I just knew the famous phrase from the song. Do crocodiles eat bugs? I think they eat, like, people, right?
They eat a lot of things. They could probably eat insects.
Oh ja. Du hast Level 2 geschafft. Isn't Du hast a song about being trapped in a marriage or something?
What? I never knew that. That's funny.
Someone tell Alex what Du hast is about.
Oh ja.
This is one fun game. But this game promised 3 fun games.
Das Divorce.
Spielbinden.
Ja.
Ja. Okay.
Snappy Dinky.
Snappy Denky. Oh, Snappy Denk. I think that's a exclamation mark.
Okay.
Let's start in this spiel.
Oh, is this a...
Chat. Schnappi.
Uh-huh.
Schnappi. Chat.
Snappy. Snap.
Chat. Schneed. Schneed. Chat. Schneed. Schneed.
He's so cute. I want to hug him.
It's Snappy. She, Schna,
Schnappi.
Snappy.
Chat.
Sha,
Schnappi.
Snappy.
Chat. Schnappi. Chat. Schneed.
Leader falsch.
Leader Falch.
I'm no good at this game. I guess that was kind of a fun game.
What's Snappy Tons?
Let's find out. The third and final fun game.
Hallo, ich präsentiere euch euren Schnappi-Song. Präsentiert von...
I can't hate Snappy.
I know, right?
Natürlich.
It's a DDR game. Yes. DMCA is worth it. I don't care.
Yeah, we're gonna get DMC to hell.
I'm taking what fun I can get from these 3 fun games. I'll miss you, PS1. We had a lot of good times. Some of them was Snappy.
I love him.
This must have been an easy song to write.
Yeah.
Something, something, snappy, snappy.
I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I've seen the theme song to this show, the intro, and this is the intro song. So.
I'll take the hit. Sorry if we sound like shit in the YouTube upload.
We just love Schnappy so much.
Imagine there's a really upbeat children's song sung in German about a crocodile. If you want to know how the song goes, he basically just goes schnappy, schnappy, schnappy.
Yeah, you can look it up on YouTube.
Ich bin schnappy, something crocodile. Germany? Thank you.
Thank you, Germany.
It's not a Phoenix Games game. Oh yeah.
Very good.
Alright, I'm schnappy pilled. I'm a big fan now. Ah! Ende.
Yeah.
That's for all you schnappy fans. That's for all you schnappy fans.
That's for all you schnapp freaks.
And that's where we would end if there was not one final last game. The very last PS1 game released anywhere in the world. We saw the end of the Japanese side. We saw the end of the North American library. And now it's time to end things, not just in Europe, but in Germany specifically, with the final German exclusive PS1 release on July 20th, 2005. Morhun X!
Morhun X sounds like...
You knew it had to end with Morhun. It always ends with Morhun. Always.
Morhun X just sounds like a JRPG. I'm sorry. By the way, everyone's been giving me shit about thinking Morhun was originally a
Please, safe, Morhun.
Japanese series, but like there are so many Japanese games with German names.
That is true.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was in the style of Xenosaga.
I can't believe we're ending 2 Wednesday streams in a row with Morhun games. We've avoided this guy for how many years, and now all of a sudden we're playing him every week? I guess it had to be this way. In the end, it all ends with Morhun. Morhun is short for Munsterhunter. I see. Oh, I wish.
Hey, English! Thank
Luckily
you for
there
the bits,
is
Cartman.
an English language option.
I
Thank you
want
for the
less
bits.
hoon as well.
I want more hoon. So this is known in other regions as Crazy Chicken. It started off, the very first game was an advert game promoting Johnny Walker whiskey. It was played on location at a series of bars in Germany. Then the game got leaked, and it became so popular that it became a console-spanning franchise. More than 60 Morhun games have been released in the last couple of decades. The latest for PS5. I have it. I've not played it yet. I hope to one day. But here we go, the final PS1 game anywhere, Morhun X. Alex, are you excited?
I am. Look at him. He's got his little hands up. Everyone be nice to Morhun.
At least 60, probably more, since I last counted.
Oh my god.
Bees. There goes bees.
Someone's fucking the sheep out there. Did you see? Do you see it?
Hey, what are y'all doing back there? You cut that out.
It was a little strange.
And if you've never played a Morhun game before, this is what they're all about. You shoot the chickens.
Morhun X, chicken goes to space, gets caught and eaten by Jason. I would love
That would be cool. Even now, after having played multiple Morhun games on stream, I'm still not clear why you're shooting this poor chicken. Typically, you don't go hunting for chickens, right? They're just like, they're farm animals. We breed them for food and eggs and things. We don't just blast them out of the sky for fun. But maybe they do things different in Germany.
Maybe this guy is running a German KFC and this is how they get their food. This is how they do KFC in Germany. They just shoot a bunch of each morning someone has to go out and do this to all the chickens.
Time to shoot the chickens.
And then take them.
Uh-huh. And that's Morhoon. That's literally it. There's no other levels. You just do that for a minute and a half, and that's it.
Morhoon actually used to have a boss button in the PC version. Beautiful.
Mini games. Photo Chicken. Folks, we got mini games.
You got mini games to try out.
Wow, I can see why this was such a big hit. I know.
Thank you.
Oh. $100, $50. What? Huh? What? Fuck you. I'm done with this. The fact it lets you shoot them is pretty funny. Well, then what? Knife? Storm? Alex? Okay, the heart. You have to shoot the heart. Not the gun? Not the knife? This what y'all do over there for fun in Germany?
It's fine. They can do. It's not so bad. Oh, memory chicken.
Time to play Memory Chicken.
This isn't gonna be good.
By the way, this series exploded on the Nintendo Wii. Like, holy shit.
Try to remember all the chickens.
There were so many Wii games.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. On we go. Remember all the chicken once again. How about no?
Yeah, it's a little.
We have to at least play all the mini games.
We do. We do.
This is history.
Quick chicken.
Let's get some quick chicken. I'm ready. Is that quick enough? That took a lot of bullets. One thing I think could make this more fun is if the chickens had guns.
You want the chickens to shoot you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make this like Deer Avenger or some shit. As it is, this just feels unsporting. Even keeping in mind that usually you don't do this with chickens.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all got a special evil breed of chickens in Germany. You gotta keep them in line. Snail trainer. Go, snail, go! Go! Oh, you're not supposed to shoot the snail? Well then... Huh? Oh, you shoot just behind him, I see.
I like when you just shot him.
Yeah, that was great. Whoa, that was close. $28.77. Can anyone beat that? Post it to the Discord if you do. Let's have a Morhoon championship. That's
Morhoon.
Morhoon X.
I want it like that.
So this game was done on purpose. Oh, we have a vocal song. I agree, you need more frames.
We're happy together, we're happy forever. Let's have some fun. Boom, baby, boom.
Thank you, Cartman, for this could have been an email, the game.
I like to see you being on the run.
It sounds like these guys really had a lot of fun working on this.
I know you like me too, cause we have
version?
fun.
I do funny things.
We're happy together.
Rock and roll.
We're happy forever.
I just fried I saw fried chickens.
Baby boom.
You think that's a Sixth Sense joke?
Some people say you're cute, but I don't care.
May the hen be with you. That's a Star
Got
Wars
my
joke.
gun and
Oh.
know you're always there.
He's always there for you.
Listen to my story. Well, that's the way it is. Come on now. Yeah, boom, baby.
That's the way it is. Morhoon X, the very last PS1 game released at retail anywhere in the world. And now we know. And now we know. Folks, what a journey it's been. We saw how the PS1 library ended in Japan, how it ended in the US, and now how it ended in Europe, and therefore worldwide. That's it. We're done. We did it. We shot chickens, and we shot with shoot.
We did shoot with shoot.
Thank you, Shoot, for providing so many games in which you shoot. And thank you to our patrons for voting for this week's stream theme.
Thank you.
It's because of our patrons that you just saw what you just saw. We could have played PS2 games that were released after the year 2000, PS2 games that were at the end of the system's lifespan, but we didn't. We did it because we did PS1 because that's what people voted to see, and that's how we do it. Zepasai, thank you for gifting a sub to Morhoon.
Morhoon, enjoy the sub.
Morhoon, hats off to you, buddy. Hats off to you. If you want to vote for what we play during our Wednesday showcase streams, head to patreon.com/retropals. Put yourself in at the $5 tier, and you get to tell us what kind of stream theme you want to see before it inevitably ends with Morhoon. It's just going to be like that from now on. Every single stream, we're going to end with a Morhoon game. I feel like we've been cursed by the crazy chicken. Cursed, and it feels so good. Thank you, Morhoon, and all of your Morhoon fans and creators around the world. My brain is dribbling out of my ears. I'm going to look for a raid target. Alex, why don't you wrap us up?
We are also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post full-length highlights of our streams there. Latest one is our look at Namco System 11 and System 12 games. So if you want to finally see Dancing Eyes make its glorious premiere, do check that out. We also have a Discord. You can join us there for to chat games, chat pets, chat food, chat a lot of things. A lot of good Scramble posts lately, so I appreciate that. Also, we are on social media. Let me just drop that link in the chat here. You can follow us on Blue Sky to find out when we go live, when we got new videos up on YouTube, and all the RetroPals news you can use. So do consider giving that a follow.
Thank you, Alex. What was your favorite game tonight?
Honestly, oh my god, I probably the Gegege no Kitaro game, and then Schnappy.
Of course, Snappy. We always gotta support our pal Snappy.
Gotta snap it up.
Snap it up. We're going from PS1 to PS1. Ren, who I haven't seen stream in a while, is streaming Overblood 2, an amazing, amazing video game. I think this is for PS1? Yeah, this definitely looks like a PS1 game. It's not PS2. Overblood, a series if you're not familiar with, very, very twisted survival horror series, and I've never played much of Overblood 2, but it looks like a good time. Go say hi to Ren. Go have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.